Okay, well, for more on this, let's bring in Adnan Abu Hasna, who's also in Rafah. He's a spokesperson for UNRWA, the UN Agency for Palestinian Refugees. Thank you very much for your time. I can imagine that you are extremely busy right now. I know these attacks are still ongoing and information is hard to get out as the shelling is continuing. But can you just update us with what you know about these latest strikes in Khan Younis on your facilities there?
Yes, 1 hour ago, it seemed that three shells had been landed inside the KYTC, the training center of Khan Younis that belongs to UNRWA, and there are many casualties actually, and the building had been set on fire. There, we are trying to send some ambulances there, coordinating with the Israeli side. We hope that we can get into there, very soon. We don't have updated, information about how many people have been killed or injured. We are waiting, maybe after 1 hour we will be aware of all the information.
Was there any warning before these strikes happened?
No, we have not been able to get in and from the compound, in the last 48 hours because, the Israeli tanks actually very close to the compound, to the college actually. And we were aware, we believe that it's very dangerous, there. We try to coordinate the exit of people, those of the IDPs, the internally displaced people there, but we did not succeed, unfortunately, in the last 48 hours.
I mean, this isn't anywhere near the first time that Israeli military has targeted UNRWA facilities. Why do you think that it keeps happening?
It's not the first time. It's not the first time. We have nearly 130 UNRWA facilities have been attacked or have been hit directly or indirectly. And hundreds of displaced people had been killed or injured. And we at UNRWA, we have nearly 152 of our colleagues also had been killed. So it's not the first time, but maybe it's the first time that we see such huge fire and, people are screaming, crying, asking for help. We hope that we will not find so many people had been killed and injured. We are waiting. Maybe after 1 hour, we will be aware of what happened and how much people, had been killed or injured.
Obviously, this just exacerbates the situation for everyone trying to survive each day there in Gaza. Can you just give us an understanding? I mean, you were there, you're in Rafah. Can you just give us an understanding of exactly how dire the situation is and what people are having to do to survive?
Yes, what's going on in Rafah, it's really very pressuring, very frustrating, very disappointing, that Israel actually pushing the whole population of the Gaza Strip to Rafah city. It is a small city that used to, have only 250,000 people. This is the usual number of Rafah inhabitants. But now we are talking about more than 1.5 million, Palestinians. Most of them, they are displaced from the north and from the south. They are residing next few meters from the Palestinian-Egyptian border. What we get from the crossing points, it's about, in average, 80 trucks per day. It's not enough. We're disputing food twice, per week. You have hundreds of thousands of people. They are starving. They are hungry. So we believe that if we continue like that, the whole operations of the UN system at the brink of collapse. So after these attacks and the sieging, Khan Younis area, we are getting more and more people fleeing, to the Rafah, and it's so crowded. We don't know what to do. Yesterday it was, yesterday night, heavy rain and hundreds of tents or makeshift plastic, tents actually, disappeared because of the wind, because of the rain. It is a catastrophe, and we never experienced something like that. Even international and local staff who used to work in Syria and Rwanda. Even they said it's worse. It's more worse what happened in Syria and Rwanda.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate your time. That's Adnan Abu Hasna for us there.
Thanks.